What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. Let's go ahead and get straight to the point. So I'm gonna start showing my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is that I traded today. I'm gonna quickly cover my trades for the day. So if you're part of the Learn Plan Profit lesson library, it's the first link in the description. Just to let you guys know, you guys would have seen in our daily Q&A chat. So that's a call that I speak to the overall private group on a daily basis. Right at market open, one of the call outs that I had was we saw that push that JDST had. Let me actually just start sharing my screen while I do this. So I'm going to move this right over here, close this out a little bit, boom, boom, boom. So hope your guys' morning is definitely off to a good start. There we go. So let me close this out real quick. Let me close out. Looks like it's lagging a little bit. I do apologize for that. But one of the things that we identified right away is overall, JDST it has been one of our top calls for a long period of time. And the reason why, you guys could go back maybe a week or 2 weeks. One of the things that we called out is when it started to reverse at $45, it's been trending up ever since. We've been calling out certain resistance points at every $5 price points. So from $45, the resistance at 50, then it broke 50, and then the resistance at 55. That was a couple of my day trades and swing trades last week. Now we were able to take advantage of the pullback that JDST had today during at market open. And how is it that I identified this? What is it that I saw? Again, don't focus on the stock or ETF that I'm trading. You should never trade based on other people's opinion. You want to understand why they saw value in something so you can use that thought process and break it down and use it to, kind of filter through the stocks that you have in your watch list. Because you want to make sure that you know how to identify and do this on your own and not have to rely on someone else to tell you when's a good buy or when's a good sell. Because, again, no one's ever going to be 100% correct. So if you can be the sole decision maker, then that's what I think is really going to be, what's going to lead to your success. And that's what we try to teach within our Learn Plan Profit lesson library. Again, so the market opened, we jumped on our call, and I was like, dang it, I missed the first push on JDST. Look, let me tell you what I identified right away. And the people that are part of the Learn Plan Profit course, you guys can comment down below if this was not exactly what I said. I identified a support at $57. How did I identify this? During pre-market hours, it really struggled to go below $57. There's a psychological support level there. Now, it pushed right up to $59. Support and resistance. I identified it. Great. It pulls back. So JDST, I understand that JDST is trending up big picture and that it offers a lot of potential for profit. But I'm not too interested in it, big picture as of now, but more of intraday. So I calculated how much the potential for profit that the $57 support to the $59 resistance would offer. And from 57 all the way up leading up to that $59 price point, it offers 3.5%. That's a pretty decent day trade in my opinion, and that's why I took that trade. So if you are saying 3.5% is not anything that I would want to invest in, so be it. That's what you see value in, and that 100% makes sense to you. I'm just breaking down what makes sense to me. So 3.5%, if I can make that every single day, I'm solid. Now, one of the things that I noticed is that when it was having the sell-off, it was reacting very nicely to the bottom VWAP. This is this golden line that you see here. We cover that in the course. You guys can go to the mechanics of trading, and that is covered already on what the VWAP indicator is at. I got in a little bit too early. I got in at $57.07 if I'm not mistaken. It continued to pull back. It started to consolidate at $56.50, and then it started to reverse. That's when we got the buy signal, and that's when everyone within the group was able to identify that, hey, JDST is reversing intraday and is now confirming, this reversal, and it's scalping and showing potential to be able to go back up to that $59 price point. How did I know to sell at $59? Why did I not hold to potentially sell at $60? I looked at previous resistance levels. It peaked out at $59. I knew that it was most likely going to peak out there. It started to sell off. I covered profits right away. If you guys follow me on Instagram, the link is down below. My first trade was $249 if I'm not mistaken. If you're part of our free group, TechBot Solutions, we have over 80,000 members within that group. And I shared my profits in that group as well. It was like $249 within the first 20 minutes of the market open. That was great and all. It had an additional sell-off. This is why it's so important to cover profits. It had a sell-off. Again, where's the support level? It's going to be around $57, but this time, let's wait for the confirmation. I waited for the confirmation for the reversal. I called it out at the Learn Plan Profit group. You guys could see right as it was about to break above $57, I called out the reversal. Hey, it's about to break it's about to break the intraday EMA, and it broke right above $57. We got a pop right through, got filled at 57.15, and then I saw that the resistance was around the middle VWAP. I called out that, hey, there's a resistance at the middle VWAP. We started seeing this bull flag pattern bouncing from the EMA line to the middle VWAP, EMA line, and then it broke the middle VWAP. It hit highs, and I saw, that I was like, hey, is it going to be able to hold and break above $58? Again, I'm just asking myself this. I'm asking myself, when's a good time to sell? When's a good time to sell? I knew the previous resistance was at $59, but I saw this thing starting to trend down. So one of the things that I said was like, hey, let me take a step back. Let me look at the resistance levels yesterday. Do you guys see this resistance level that it had yesterday? $58. So we knew that there was going to be some form of resistance at around potentially $58. We saw that it continued to get rejected. Again, all this just happened, and that's not, I didn't take part of that. All I saw was that, hey, it was continuously getting rejected by the $58 price point. I ended up actually selling right below $58. It was around 57.97, I believe, is where my limit order was at. And you can see with my active trader the positions that I took today. There were a total of 2 day trades. Total was able to cover $338.10 profit. That was it. Very simple breakdown. I understood what I was investing in. I understood why it was that I was buying at a certain price point, and I understood what I was selling. I understood the overall big picture that, hey, I'm investing in something that's actively trending up, but I see a lot of intraday potential, and that's why I took my position intraday. So I want to see what some of you guys have to say. So you guys are talking about DRN, OTS. So you guys are talking about a couple different things. So one of the things that I wanted to cover is my it's not a call out, it's just a stock that you guys might want to add to your watch list if you haven't already. But we talked about it in our Sunday stock talk. I got my alert today. I'm actually here with Chris, and one of the things that, Chris is not an active investor in the stock market, but this is the beautiful thing about it. Ford being a multi-billion-dollar company, look at the price point where it's at right now. This is Ford, like the one that makes, the vehicle that you probably drive. So the $10.50 support, do you guys see that support level that it previously had? Does that mean 100% that Ford is going to bounce here? No. So does this mean that it's a good buy right now? No. I can't stress how important it is to wait for the confirmation. And what do I mean by that? You see this EMA line right here? I am going to wait before I invest even $1 of my hard-earned money, because I don't know about you guys, but I work hard for my money, and I want to make sure that I stretch that dollar as far as I can. So if it's $50 that you're investing, if it's $100,000 that you're investing, regardless of what it is, you want to make sure, at least as an investor that wants to grow their account, that whatever you're investing in is not actively trending down, but actively trending up. Because if you want your money to grow, then you want the pattern itself to indicate that same pattern. So it just doesn't make sense why people would go in before any form of confirmation. People might think, hey, this is a previous support, it has to bounce here. Ford doesn't have to do anything. It can go to $5 tomorrow and you can't do anything about it. You'll just be 50% poorer than what you are, or more poorer than what you are right now, or have 50% less money. And the reason that I'm saying that is because I want to drill it into your head on how important it is to wait for a confirmation and a reversal. Because if you don't wait for a confirmation and you continue to take trades and positions on stocks and ETFs that are not confirming this uptrend pattern, you'll start experiencing more red days than green days, at least in my experience. And I'm just sharing my best practice. So I hope that you guys understand that. I have my alert set when it breaks above $11 because I know the margin of profit that Ford still has to offer is so great that even if I miss out on this 50% margin, at least I know that I'm being patient and that I'm going to invest in something that's actively trending up. So if I buy in at $11 and I sell at the resistance that it has at $12.50, that's still over 10% profit. It's 13.5%. So just imagine multi-billion-dollar company. I'm not going to just invest, $5,000 or $10,000. I can invest $50,000 or $100,000, and because of the market cap that Ford has, it would not, be influenced very much, right? It's a long, stable company. It's one that a lot of people would feel comfortable investing a lot of money in. So if I can grow that 13%, you best believe that if I just have to be patient, I have to wait for this reversal, and the pattern makes sense to me, and I understand the overall risk, and I'm still willing to take advantage of that opportunity, you have to ask yourself, is that something that you're comfortable doing? And if it is, great. And if it's not, you simply don't have to trade it. Just wanted to expose you guys to the pattern that I was looking for, how important it is to wait for the confirmation, why it is that, the earnings that Ford had obviously acted as a catalyst for this sell-off. Just wanted to quickly break that down. For those that are part of the Learn Plan Profit group, I'm going to be uploading like my watch list for this week on the top trending stocks that I'm going to be most likely looking at that are actively trending up for this week. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. I would just say, keep and set your alerts for Ford right now. It should be on kind of high alert for a potential reversal. And let's make sure that we keep a close eye on that 180-day EMA. So there was one question about me following up with DRN. So DRN has actively been trending down. There has been no reversal or no indication of an uptrend pattern. So does that mean that it's a good buy right now? Is it a good buy to, invest in something that's actively trending down? I think we could all answer that question, and the answer would be no. Looking at the 1-year chart, it is at a 52-week low, and looking at the 3-year chart, it does have a previous support, if I'm not mistaken, at around $17 or $16. Let me see. 16.63. That's the previous time that it had a huge sell-off. So it had a sell-off from nearly $30 all the way down to 16.63, and that's why it's so important. Let's wait for that reversal, and it's going to have a lot of potential margin to recover. But again, it's actually waiting for that reversal and waiting for that confirmation. So I hope that my breakdown makes a little bit more sense in that perspective. So yeah, that's really just it. I wanted to give a shout out. I think I closed out all the links. Yeah. I wanted to shout out a couple members within our group. If you guys follow me on Instagram, again, you guys don't even have to follow me. You guys can click the link down below for my Instagram account. You guys can see the profits that I post there daily, showing you guys and keeping you guys up to date on my progress, as well as the profits for people that are part of our group. So not just the Learn Plan Profit group, but TechPut Solutions altogether. We offer a free group that you are able to network with over 80,000 members, and then we offer a private group for the people that are within the Learn Plan Profit lesson library. That's the first link in the description. So if you would like to speak to me on a daily basis and want to see how it is that I take positions and how it is that I see value in specific stocks, I would encourage you just to invest 1 minute of your life. Click that link down below and simply learn a little bit more about how we could potentially positively impact 2018 to be one of the greatest years that you might experience. So thank you guys again so much for your time. Thank you guys again so much for your time. I did want to keep you guys up to date with what it is that I'm going to be updating the course on. So for those that are going to be asking, you'll have access to the Learn Plan Profit lesson library for a lifetime. You'll be able to speak to me on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, and also as I continue to add more content. So one of the things that we've been focusing a lot these past couple of weeks that has really acted as a catalyst for a lot of our member success is ETFs. So if ETFs is something that you want to learn more about, if learning a little bit more about that specific niche and everything that has led to my success, I'm going to be adding a new ETF section to that to the course. And for those that already have the course or want to potentially invest in it, then you guys will have access to it within the next week. So Levi Corbett saying, Slick Rick back in action. What's going on, man? So I'm here in California hanging out with my buddy Chris. So we're here just knocking stuff out. We have a little things to cover. So what's going on, Joanna? So I hope that you guys all have a beautiful Monday. Just wanted to keep you guys up to date with my progress. I'm up almost $1,500 on the month, and I've only traded 3 days. So it's a great start to the month of February. Let's make sure that we continue to focus on whatever it is that we see value in. And if you guys have any questions or suggestions of anything it is that you guys want me to cover, please feel free to comment down below. If you guys want to give the video a thumbs up, giving me a better understanding that you guys like these kind of follow-up videos and updates, then I'd love to continue making them. But thank you guys again. Continue working hard. Continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. We don't have the OK Google here, so we can't play Gucci Gang. But all right, guys, take it easy.